Howdy y'all, Christi here with Little Salty Homesteader. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is a very hot late June morning and I'm actually here in the front. I'm going to be replanting this front flower bed here and I'm going to show you guys a before picture. I kind of ripped out a bunch of things without thinking about filming it, so I'll show you guys the before. And show you guys what's going to be going in a lot of these empty spaces that we have. Okay, so this is an area that gets late afternoon sun. Well, actually like afternoon into the evening, the sun sets in this direction. So it gets very, very hot up here. And originally I had a few native perennial types, but they got much bigger than I wanted them to get for this front area. So I do still have some shrubs left, Laura Palladium, and then Texas sage there, and then these echinaceas are perennials, but everything else that is going back here, or up here, is an annual. So anything that was left from planting out the back flower bed is going to be placed up here. So we have some shorter sunflowers, some marigolds, some zinnias, and then a little bit of gomphrena. So I'm going to just be filling in all the empty spaces with those plants.
I told you it's moving.
That's a big toad. Hello, Toady. Do you want to take a picture of him?
No. I told you. I was like, the ground's moving over here.
Okay, we're trying to plant sunflowers. And the ground was moving because there's a huge toad living in the flower bed. I'm okay with the toad though, because it eats bugs. It won't eat the plants. So hello, toad. Okay, carry on. Okay, so we got all those plants transplanted. There was some extra soil left from either transplanting out and it didn't empty the entire cup, or plants that didn't germinate fully. So I just used it to fill in low spots, like here where I pulled out a giant salvia. So right here where I pulled out a giant salvia, I filled that in. And then over here, I pulled out a salvia and a Texas rock rose, and I filled that in. So of course I'll need to come back and throw another bag of mulch down, but that's not that big a deal. I'm not too concerned about it today. Let me just kind of walk through and point out all the little baby plants really quick, and then we'll sign off. Okay, so the majority of what was planted in this front is sunflowers that only get like 16 inches tall max, unless this is some super soil in here that I haven't discovered yet. Then they may get taller. These will only get like 12 or 13 inches tall. And then we have some zinnias that will also be 12 to 13 inches tall as well. And then we have the Proud Mary, and then whatever the other marigold mix was that I cannot remember at this time. So the Proud Mary will be yellow, gold, or orange, and then the other one is red and yellow. Mr. Majestic, maybe that might be the name. So all the way down. And what I'm attempting to do is hide these plumbing outfeed type pipes, whatever those are called. I don't remember right offhand. So we have more sunflowers, zinnias, marigolds, marigold, sunflowers there. Mr. Toad is hiding in there. He's very cute. Very glad that he's here. So yeah, all the way down, marigolds, zinnias, and sunflowers are what were planted. And I did plant a little bit more heavily in this corner so that, you know, it's just a little bit more filled in. That corner is empty, and the reason why is because we don't want to block this sidewalk. That's part of the reason why we took out that rock rose and the salvia that were here. It's because they were just growing into the pathway, and it made it look like we weren't welcoming to visitors, which isn't necessarily true sometimes. So anyway, just kind of back up and show you guys the in progress replanting there. But it looks pretty nice. I did trim this coleus back pretty heavily yesterday because it was giant. It was so huge that you couldn't see these two Texas sage shrubs. And I was like, well, I really kind of want to see them. Kind of adds a little bit of color and texture contrast. So I cut those coleus back yesterday. I left these because they didn't get as big as the other ones. I still have one celosia. There were 3 up here, but these blocked all the light from them, so they kind of just fizzled out and died, but that's okay. So just one more look. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I wanted to get this done really early before it got too hot. It's already pushing 90 degrees and it's like 10:30 in the morning, so it's going to be a brutally hot day. And I also wanted to get it done before the sun was over here, so I just need to water these in really good and then throw some fertilizer down, and that'll be it for this flower bed. Just kind of maintaining the moisture and, you know, keeping an eye on things. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and thank you so much to my husband Jake for helping me get this planted up so that I wouldn't be out in the heat for too long. But until next time, go find a way to get those garden manicures.